The Renaissance revolutionized art through techniques that still define mastery today. Leonardo da Vinci perfected sfumato, an Italian word meaning to evaporate like smoke, creating imperceptible transitions between colors and tones that gave paintings an atmospheric, almost mystical quality. The Mona Lisa exemplifies this technique with her enigmatic smile emerging from soft, blurred edges that seem to shift as you observe them. Chiaroscuro, the dramatic interplay of light and shadow, became another cornerstone of Renaissance innovation. While not invented by Leonardo, he elevated it to unprecedented heights, using stark contrasts to model three-dimensional forms on flat surfaces. Michelangelo employed a different approach called cangiante, choosing entirely different hues when a color couldn't be lightened or darkened further, shifting from yellow to red for shadows to maintain vibrancy. Raphael synthesized these methods into unione, creating perfect harmony through vivid colors and balanced compositions, avoiding the darker tones that plagued excessive chiaroscuro modeling. Linear perspective transformed how artists conceive space. Renaissance masters used mathematical precision to create depth, employing techniques like the chessboard method, where squared panels on floors, walls, or landscapes guided the eye into illusionistic distance. Paolo Uccello obsessively explored perspective, creating works where debris and lances formed geometric patterns that anticipated modern abstraction. The slow-drying properties of oil paint, perfected by Northern Renaissance artists like Jan van Eyck, allowed translucent glazes to be layered repeatedly, building luminosity and richness, possible with earlier tempera techniques. These innovations weren't merely technical achievements, but reflected the Renaissance belief that art and science were inseparable, that observation and imagination must unite to capture truth. Centuries later, Surrealists rejected Renaissance rationality while paradoxically employing some of its techniques. Salvador Dalí studied old masters meticulously, using hyper-realistic methods to render impossible dreamscapes with crisp detail and saturated color. His melting clocks in the persistence of memory demonstrate technical precision in service of irrational imagery. Yet, Surrealism's true revolution came through automatism, techniques designed to bypass conscious control entirely. Max Ernst invented frottage in 1920, rubbing graphite over textured surfaces like wooden floors to lift unexpected patterns that sparked unconscious associations. He adapted this to oil painting as grattage, scraping wet paint over textured objects to create mysterious surfaces. Decalcomania involved pressing gouache between sheets of paper, creating transfer images with organic, unpredictable forms when pulled apart. This technique, originally decorative and later used for Rorschach tests, became a surrealist tool for accessing the subconscious. Joan Miró and Yves Tanguy embraced automatic drawing, allowing hands to move without premeditation, creating biomorphic shapes that seem to emerge from dreams. André Breton defined surrealism as psychic automatism in its purest tissue, expressing thought's actual functioning, absent reason's control. Where Renaissance artists sought to perfect representation through scientific observation, Surrealists sought to shatter it through chance, games, and unconscious expression. Yet both movements shared profound ambition, expanding what painting could achieve. Renaissance techniques gave us tools to see the world with unprecedented clarity. Surrealist methods revealed the invisible landscapes of the mind, from Leonardo's smoky transitions to Ernst's textured revelations. The evolution of artistic techniques charts humanity's endless quest to make the invisible visible, whether that invisibility resides